Hey there, comic friends and fiends. It's Rob in front of the Great Wall of Comics. And excuse me if I'm take moments to cough and whatnot. Um, I got myself the vid, as the kids would say. Even though I was vaccinated and everything else, still ended up with it and still got a little bit of a chest tickle from time to time. So, anyways, welcome to my I'm too damn lazy to do a recording because of it type of thing here. And let's just do a live unboxing. And if anybody wants to hop in and hang out and have some discussion in the process, you're welcome to hop on in. Lucretius, how you doing? Soul Twice, Sapphire Glade Comics, Nos Fest Feast, Big Dave. Thank you very much. There, yeah, it's. I've been dealing with it for apparently symptoms kind of came on last week, um, and the vaccine does what it's supposed to do, which is help to mitigate and make it like an annoying cold. So the worst part about it is to get periodic, kind of like a cough type thing. Les Crucius, how you doing there from New Mexico? Pan Adrian, how you doing? So like I said, if anyone wants to hop in, go ahead and hop in. I do have some mail calls, so I'll start just kind of go through some of the mail call. We'll talk and see how I'm feeling once we get done with it. If I haven't broken down into a giant coughing fit, the nice thing about if you want to hop in and join this, we'll be socially distanced. We're only virtually together, so you won't be able to get it from me. And no mask required. Anyways, all right, so um, NSC. Yeah, I don't remember. I love those. Where you get these packages and you're like, oh, I don't know what that is or who that is or um, oh, actually, I think I do. This should be an eBay. Um, I think this is an okay. I think I know what book this is. This would be an older Golden Age book. I was just kicking. I started off strong with the old stuff, right? And yeah, wasn't even taped down. That was easy to get out. All right, let me move that up. But well, at least it was inside a Gemini mailer with an extra piece of cardboard, nice and secure. It's in a proper size bag and board, and so this is Dark Shadows #2. So this is a horror book, Golden Age. It is not pre-code horror because there's the comic code there, whatnot. Joffrey, how you doing? Welcome. But it's just kind of nice. I didn't have any horror books in my collection, so what else? Figured we'd grab one up. What was it? The townsfolk were telling me about hexes, causes, and curses. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, this is actually in pretty good condition. Let's take a look. All right. Oops. You know what? I almost. Take the tape off first, boys and girls. That would have been bad. All right. Okay. So, oh wow, this is really nice. So, this binding is super, super. See if I can get the show up there. I mean, it is minimal. I mean, for a book that is, I think this book is 51. Dark Shadows, Volume 1, Number 2, January 1938. Is the date that's printed on the inside of this thing. I'll have to double check that. If this is really pre 1940s, then this is absolutely mind numbing. But that is a beautiful edge, and binding is solid as all get out. And you know, really, really good. Look at the backside. I mean, it is solid. We got just a little. Yeah, that's what it says inside the front cover. So I have to double check the print, but I mean, it says Dark Shadows Volume 1, Number 2, January 1938, published semi monthly by the Steinway Company, a comic publication. Um, oh, wait a second. Hold on. Maybe that was originally 38 or something. I don't know. Then I see something else here. It says copyrighted. All names in this periodical are entirely fictitious advertising. Representative, blah, blah. Copyright 1957. So that doesn't make any sense. So 38 doesn't seem right given the inside ad is for an electric skillet. Not that there wasn't electricity, but electric skillets weren't. That is more of a 50s appliance. And I was pretty sure this book was a 50s book. So I'm not sure. Maybe this is a reprint. I'll have to double check. Anyways, either way, still, it's a great looking book in great condition. Happy to have it. It might be a Silver Age reprint of a golden book. It's a 10-cent book. So, all right, let's put that aside. I'll do some research on it later. Let's see who else has showed up. So we got Legion of Comics. Welcome. How you doing? And again, if anybody wants to hop in and hang out, you're welcome to. Just kind of going through this and seeing what's going on. Listening to everybody keep telling me over and over again I need to hurry up and get caught up on Titans because I'm super late to the party. I only started watching it this month. So I'm in season 2 there. This one here, this package, this is now we're going to go from gold/silver, depending on whatever that date actually is, to definitely very modern, just released. This is from Mike Mayhew Studios. So this is going to be some of that Star Wars, The High Republic. This should be the most recent with the new Darth. I don't know his name because I'm behind on reading. Big shock. I'm behind on watching my TV shows. I'm behind on reading my comics. What the hell do I do? Apparently, I show up and I talk. All right. All right. Someone's at the door, and I'm going to have to ignore them. Let's see here. They got 2 books. So, aha. So, yeah, we have the Star Wars, The High Republic, the trade dress. This is signed by Mike Mayhew. Unfortunately, the Virgin variant was completely sold out on that one, but I was able to. He did a special. They released the Shadow variant, and the other thing, if you had bought the one from them earlier, they then refunded you part of your money. I didn't even know that. It was nice. So I ended up getting a discount on this one, picking up the Shadow variant, which I love the lightsaber glow on that. It's just like really, really cool. And that one, again, also signed by Mayhew. That's the first appearance of this Sith character, not only in the book, but also on the cover here. So you know how us Star Wars fans are. Love the dark side. All right. Oh, sick cover. Yeah, no, I agree. 100% awesome. Whew. Let me take a drink of water. I just got to cool off. Let's see here. All right. Now this was fun. So this was On Instagram, some of you might know 12 Cent Comics, and he had a block of books and was kind of just had a little video. He was flipping through them, and they had little tags on each of the books, and was selling them all individually. But was just kind of doing a short video where he was flipping through the books, and I was like, "Oh, I like that book. I like that book. I like that book." So I just PM'd him and I said, "Hey, would you take X for all of them?" Okay. So we worked out a deal, and I just took the entire lot from him. And I don't think that I really cared about all these books, but they were all worth grabbing at least, and made the price right. So, excellent job packing. So he had this big box, and there was a lot of extra space in there, but this is very well. This is a giant Gemini with a lot of bubble wrap on there. So even though it was potentially it could have bounced around in here a little bit, it wasn't going to do anything. I'm going to try to carry in this without being too loud. Talks amongst yourselves. What do you guys think about Superman and Lois not getting, or season 2 getting delayed for a while, not coming back on anytime soon? Is anybody disappointed about that? I don't. I have no idea. I haven't been watching that show. Come to think of it, pretty much since Arrow went off the air, I tried to watch a few more episodes of Legends of Tomorrow, and I've really kind of just gotten not interested in that anymore. I'm not watching any of the Arrowverse shows anymore. Tape. You are the bane of us all. Not just DJ. But you are a necessary evil. Fortunately, not a lot of tape. This was done with just the right amount of tape to secure that bubble wrap. Wasn't too bad. So how's the weather? Here it's been somewhat clear. I'm fortunate that I live in the South Bay of San Francisco Bay Area, so I'm missing all the smoke from the fires. It doesn't blow down to where I'm at, so it's been relatively nice. Okay. CW shows are kind of trash. All right, so it's not just me that's kind of got over with them, huh? All right, cool. I'm glad to see that. All right. So instead of a Gemini, it was actually a constructed box. It had wings. It must have had its Red Bull. All right. Oh, let's take a look, see what we got. Let's see here. First, I didn't realize there was this many books in there. So this was, I think, 125. I think sounds right. So we'll see what I got. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. You'll be able to see what he had him tagged at. First batch. All right. Oh, I don't even remember some of these being in there. Let's see. Soul Twice. How you doing?
Yo, what to do, Pikachu?
Hey, I'm actually going to make myself properly big for this partner. So here we got Detective Comics 317. So this is
Man, these are some good books.
it's pretty nice. I'm not actually. It's kind of funny. Is like so. This was like kind of this is one of those books where I'm like, I'm kind of cool to have it. I'm not going after it. I'm working on my Batman run. I'm not working on a Detective Comics run. Um, I may at some point. So I'm not going to say no to it. Especially this is a nice, probably a 6570. But it's a cool cover. Batman Robin coming down out of the Batcopter.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
The back.
All right, this one's not in a very good condition, but this is Detective Comics 373. We have a big corner missing out of it, but again,
Oof.
it's just sometimes just grabbing stuff. It comes together. This is featuring Mr. Freeze. That's obviously a much different look to Mr. Freeze than we used to today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's more of the stuff that I was interested in. So
Your
this
walls
is.
changed.
Oh yeah, the wall constantly changes, man. It's like,
Wow, hold on. Where's my Venom? Oh, there he is. Okay. All right.
oh well, 300 is there, but actually
Yeah. There
that's
it
the
is.
only one. Lethal Protector came
Yeah.
down.
What the hell? Why? Who went under?
Why? Why? Because I had some
Yes.
other books that I needed to put up, and Lethal Protector had been up there for a while, and it was time
That's
to
my favorite
rotate
cover
it
of all
down.
time.
So
Any cover.
I like to rotate the books around so
Okay.
they don't stay up there forever. All right, so this is Amazing Spider-Man 131. He had this at tagged at a very good. I sometimes I'm confused where people. Well, no, actually, that's about. It may be a 4, 5, could be a 5. It's without pulling it out of the bag. I can't tell for sure. So hey, he's being conservative. I'm fine with that. I mean, it was like he had He had a $13 tag on it. So here's another one. I love this cover. This is another ASM 114. I just kind of love this block. This whole kind of like gangster battle going on
Yeah.
with Hammerhead stuff. So I mean, this is stuff just to throw in because what's great is this is all that I've been working on my sub 100, but and the sub 100s are pricey, but this is the next batch, those 100s, and
Yeah.
they're starting to get pricey now too. So if you can get a decent copy on these books right now, while everybody else is looking down there, it's a nice time to pick some of these up. Here we go. We get the Gwen clone.
Oh yeah.
So he had a $12 tag on this one. Yeah, exactly. Shop that Hammerhead is like a Dick Tracy villain. Exactly. He kind of reminds you of like Prune Face.
Oh yeah.
Was
Against you.
the Dick Tracy villain that had that kind of look to him. Absolutely. So there we go. We got ourselves some Gwen clone action. Here we go. 152. Some Shocker going on.
They do such awesome backgrounds back in the day.
Yeah, no, they weren't afraid. It's so funny. It's like today we're all getting all excited about Virgin covers. Back here, they were
We're like,
cramming so much into the cover. It
we're
was
like
like
minimalist stuff now.
we're doing whole panels and stories on the front cover. It's so
Right.
great.
I always trip out when they have all those word bubbles in the front of the first cover, and they basically tell you what's going to happen in the entire story. And I'm like, what? Why would they do all that? Why would I have to read the cover?
Well, sometimes what's going on the cover absolutely has nothing to do with what's inside either. So
yeah, that's true.
Okay, so let's take a look here. Here's another one. This is there you go. Look at this. Freaky Louie's in the house.
Hey, Louie.
So this one's got a $15 tag, tag on it. ASM 157. We do have some little chunking up here, but again, I don't really care for what I'm doing on these guys. I'm happy with these. So this is great. And like I said, I got these all together at an even reduced price because I bought them as a lot. And they were all priced for individual sales. So let me flip through here again. Let's open up this second batch.
Do you find all your stuff on eBay?
No, this was on Instagram. I said this
On
is 12.
Instagram, right?
This was 12-cent comics.
12 cents.
He was
Okay.
he was just he had a video up. I mean, he doesn't. I don't see a lot of stuff selling. He started selling recently, or at least that I paid attention to. And he just was like I said, he had a bunch of books. He was flipping through them, had these price tags on them, and I just said, hey, how much would you would you take this for the whole lot? And he goes, all right. So that's what we do.
Right.
Here we go. Some more ASM. This is 206. We had $15 with a Mark Jewelers comment on it. I've actually never seen a Mark Jewelers book. I don't think that they're usually that big deal, but other people seem to. So let's take a quick gander. Let me pull that tape, put it on the back, because the last thing we want to do is I would have Shop and Freaky would come through the computer monitor and strangle me if I pulled this out and got tape on the cover. And
I saw you do it last time.
I
saw, and I was like, oh no.
Yep, there it is. Mark Jewelers. Yeah. So there we go.
What's up, Nick?
Peter Parker goes wild. All right, what else we got here in this pile here? We got ASM 180. Another. So all these got them at very good. So I think that there's saying that they're very good, for most of them, I think they're in a fine minus. They seem to be, so that's great. He wants to be conservative. I'm down with that. Just means I get a good price. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, I like this cover. This is 178. So I don't know why some of these. I mean, God, how many?
What's going on in the back?
How many covers is Aunt May like in the hospital bed? Getting somebody having to take care of her. I mean, God, that poor old woman has got a ringer out of her. But yeah, no. Where's, of course, Mary Jane taking care of her? Where is Peter? He's outside fighting the goblin.
He's a little busy. That's elder abuse right there.
There you go. 177. These are really good. My God, this one is really good.
Yeah, he's got big.
Oh, wow. That is great. And I don't have like any of these ones because I've been so focused on either the sub 100s or like the 200s and up, but I really haven't done any of these Bronze Age greatness. And so this is just so awesome.
So you're gonna end up trying to just complete the whole run eventually, huh?
Probably. Well, I don't know. We'll see. But these are great, and I pick up. Like I said, this were $125 for all of these.
Wow, you got a really great price.
I think that's what I pay. I mean, don't quote me. Don't go to 12 cent and say like, "Hey, I saw you do this," because I might be wrong. I'm not remember off the top of my head. This is another one of these covers I've seen like so many times. I've always loved this cover. The whole.
Whoa! I've never seen that one.
I know you're Spider-Man, and I have the photos to prove it.
Oh my God, those are good photos.
All right, 2 more in this lot here. So here we got 170. Look at all the action going on this cover. We got Goblin, we got Vulture, we have Doc Ock, we got the Wolf, we got Rhino.
Who's in the front? Who's that guy with the cigar on the long stick?
I'm embarrassed to say that I don't recognize the character from there.
They say he's the mayor.
I'm sure that Freaky or Shop or somebody's gonna know exactly who this redhead gentleman is, and tell us, but I can't remember. I don't recognize him. But again, like I said, I didn't really read this era, and I don't own any of these. So,
What's up, Ramon?
All right. And last in this block 176. What have you done to Flash Thompson?
Oh no!
Yeah,
The
we can't.
other Venom.
Yeah, we can't kill him, right?
No,
He
please no.
he'll come back again. Don't worry.
That's all he ever
It's
does.
it's like the comics. It's like people don't die or something.
For real.
All right. So that
All
was
right,
a
buddy.
great.
I'm gonna hop off. Thank
All right,
you for
brother.
being
All right.
here. Good to
All right,
see
no
you.
problem, man. Yeah.
Bye.
Anybody else wants to hop in? Go ahead. Um, so that was that ASM lot there. The last thing I have, um, unless we end up having community hangout talking, um, a box from CGC. So this box from CGC was grade only, so there was no pressing or anything being done, and they received it back in March. Um, and so it just finally came back, and it was at a point in time when they were only about a 3 week um, time to receive it into the system. So wasn't awful. Um, this is these were value tier books, so they're not super expensive, but they're old pre 1975 books, whatever. And I'm my this box been sitting here. This was not a shipping thing. My dog decided that she wanted to try to get into it for us. All right. This is not a great bubble wrap job though. For not the CGC is notoriously um, cheap on the bubble wrap. I understand that they're probably doing it because every bit of bubble wrap they use means they have to have a bigger box, and it's all about trying to keep their dimensional weights down to try to cut down on shipping costs. Probably, although we're the ones who are paying the shipping supposedly, so what difference does it make to them? But, anyways, all right. So let's see what we got here. I'm gonna. Oops, I gotta flip these over this way. Ugh. These should be. I think these are Atom. Let's see if I'm looking at this. Yeah, okay. So this side. All right. All right. So yeah, here we go. We got some nice old Atom. Let me see. I have my notes. What I had thought these were going to be, or what I was advised. Actually, these were the grades that I was kind of told. I bought these from Flip Mode Comics, and they had pre-graded them. I don't see it. This book, I want to say that this book was the one that they thought was like a 8.5 to 9.0 range. I think that they tend to be a little bit aggressive, but let's see what this one is. So this is the Atom number 18. This was the 9.0. Okay, so this one came back really good. 9.0. Not a key, but just an early Atom book and a 9.0. Not bad. I like that. I'm happy. Well, why wouldn't you be? I mean, it's from 1965. All right. Next up. So let's see. What was this one? Okay. This was the other one that was supposed to be like an 8.590. So there were two of them. These two that were 18 and 19. I think this is, or no, this is 20. So this is the book that actually, of the bunch of them, this has Maya appearance. I don't know what the hell that is. This was the one. This is the book that actually has some value to it. If it's if it's a 9, like they said, or 8.59, and survey says no, 7.5. Yeah, there's probably a crease somewhere. There's meh, whatever. Still, yeah, 7.5 is a nice book. I mean, I paid for these books raw. I think I paid like $20 to $25 a piece for these books raw. Actually, no, less than that. Um, it was. I think I bought a lot of these, a lot of these Atom books, and so I think it was like 10 books in all. So yeah, I think it was like $20 a book. Um, so yeah, what you see? Well, I do see there's a color breaking spine tick. Um, there's some corner. So as I really start to go on it and really start to look and scrutinize, and it's not stuff that's gonna show up very well on the camera, but in the corners you can start to see it's not crisp and clean. You can see it just a little edge there. There's up in here. There's a color breaking spine tick in the lapel. Um, I think a 7.5 might be a little harsh, given I've seen some other stuff, unless there's something on the interior, because the backside is pretty damn clean. Um, I don't see any page crease. I'm like looking for like a little dog ear crease or something, and I don't see any evidence of that at all. So yeah, that's one that's just I think is a harsh grading. All right. Yeah, it presents great. All right. This is Atom number 25. The man in the ion mask. I'm sorry. Nothing on Earth could withstand the blazing power of the man in the ion mask. So this one was was supposed to be in the 7-ish range, I think, is what they had it at. Or maybe even less. It might have had. Was this one of the ones that had some of these had a subscription crease that looked like when I had them pressed that. Yeah. So this one, I can see down the backside. I mean, you have to get the angle just right, but this one had a sub crease, and you have to get it just right, and you can just faintly see the remnant of the sub crease that runs right down the middle of this book, the whole length of it, down the backside. And let me see if I can get it there. You can kind of see a bit of it right here, but it goes all the way up the whole length of this book. So that sub crease is probably going to knock this book down to like a 5.5 at the best. And the survey says, yeah, 5.0. Yeah, that sub crease is going to do that every single day, no matter what you do. Oh, crap on a stick. I did not see the grade on this yet, but I just saw the label and I'm flipping pissed. Fucking green. God damn it. What do we got? Coupon cut out of page 11 does not affect story. Incomplete. That is not the condition described. This is my fault. I get carried away. I get some of these books sometimes in these bulk lots. I pick out the ones I like the best and I go through and I send them off, and I'm doing so many books at once that I'm not paying attention fully. I'm not going through the pages, and apparently neither did the guys who were selling it, because they didn't indicate at all that it was incomplete. But so there we go. Now we end up with a freaking green label. And this book is another one that's got a sub crease, color breaking sub crease all the way up the whole middle of the back side of the book. You can see if I can get it. You can see it up his face, right down the tongue, all the way right here, up his middle of his forehead. So color breaking spine crease. We got some color breaking spine ticks, but worst, most egregious, fucking green label. I don't know. This may be a book that becomes a whack hack book at some point. That just pisses me off. God. Yeah, you can't have time to check them all, but then again, maybe you should. It is like just pissing money away. It's not exactly like it's, you paid $20 for the book that now is too much for the book because it's missing a freaking page, and then you go ahead and spend the time to slab it, unless somebody's just a really big Atom fan, or or I use it as a giveaway or something where somebody doesn't have to pay for it and they love Hawkman. I mean, it's just a piece of crap. That's just my opinion. What do we got? There's a leaked photo of the MCU Moon Knight costume, and it looks like toilet paper garbage trash. I love that. That's great. All right. The last book I have here, The Atom, number 33. This one's probably a 5550 also because of subscription increase. But I mean, what's not to love about the Atom fighting insects, right? 5.5. So that's where I expect it to be. Not a book that's worth a terribly lot, but sometimes I just sometimes I like to get certain books that just kind of capture a segment of time, and or when I'll probably not get any more Atom books my entire comic book collecting time, but I got a couple here, unless I maybe pick up the first appearance. But I got a couple now that represent something that presents, all of them present well. Even that stupid green label presents well. But all right, well, so there you go. I'm highly irritated with that horrible situation. Nobody wanted to hop in here other than Sean, so there's no community hangout really. So I guess that's going to bring us to the end of this soiree. I appreciate you coming to have this fill out this dance card, because I wasn't feeling up to recording this and editing it with being sick. And I want to thank everybody who came out and helped support for the 500 subscriber giveaway. If you had signed up to participate and you don't know who won yet, you can go check out that video. I did edit the descriptions. You don't have to necessarily watch the whole description or watch the whole video to see if you won. You can just look at the description and then reach out accordingly if you won. Also want to thank everybody who participated in my round of mystery boxes. They're all sold out, so thank you all very much. Thanks to everybody for the well wishes. It's for those of you who missed the beginning of this conversation, I got the vid, as the kids would say, breakthrough through my vaccination. So I'll be dealing with this for a little bit. Fortunately, it's rather mild, but it's giving me all throat ticklies and whatnot. All right, guys, until next time. Tomorrow Sidekick Talks Comics at the regular time. So first and third Tuesday, I should say, of every month. So tomorrow, Sidekick Talk Comics. Slot and I, right here on this channel, we'll be talking about Suicide Squad. Warning, there will be spoilers in all likelihood. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it, because you need to watch our show tomorrow, or just live with spoilers. There's no third option. There's no option to not watch Sidekicks Talk Comics. I mean, come on, it's Sidekicks Talk Comics. So hit that notification bell. And thank you all very much. You have yourselves a great day. Collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including myself, because I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.